What am I trying to do?
Yeah, honestly, we're going to get into this in just a second, but what exactly is going on here? I honestly feel like I'm living. We're both so sleep deprived. We feel like we're living on a different planet at this point. Yeah.
What? Why? Like, why?
I don't
do
know.
we have a baby or something? Why are we so sleep deprived?
Did we have a baby? Oh my God, you
do we
guys!
have a baby?
Imagine. Jesus
It's like
Christ.
we had a pandemic baby or something.
That would be terrifying. Utterly terrifying. Suddenly, child. Hello. Good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? It is so nice to see everybody here on a Saturday night. I'm kind of.
Good to see you.
It's very good to see you. Yeah. Who the hell is that? The group that sings that song? It's good to see you. Bum, 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 bum. Listen, I'm flying by the seat of my pants tonight. I just barely managed to put everything together. Well, hello, Walter. Hello,
I'm
humans.
barely awake.
Can I hear you thinking? I can hear you thinking.
Do you have terrible insomnia too?
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, and that's what it feels like when you have terrible insomnia. It feels like people can hear your thoughts, and your thoughts are just this weird wavelength of just sort of like I don't even know quite how to describe it.
Unbelievable. Today I was thinking, oh my God, I am so sleep deprived. I feel like I'm on another planet.
It does feel that way.
It feels like another dimension. Like I went to college. I went to grad school. I pulled all-nighters. I feel like that every day.
We've done it. Yeah,
I
but
feel like
now,
that every day. Like I try to go to sleep. I don't really go to sleep. And then I, Walter Williams, no, but I can smell myself getting fatter.
Oh, that Carrie says that. No, don't like that. No. Ray says, Canadian snacks. Tell me more, eh? Yes, we will tell you more just very shortly.
We got a box of Canadian.
Sarah.
Oh, hey there, bud.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. We
Doing real
got
good,
those
eh?
snacks.
They're looking real good, eh? Yeah.
Jamie
Beauty.
Lee.
Jamie Lee. Wow.
Hey,
Hello,
are you
friend.
Back? Are you forth? Are you
Wonderful,
back and forth?
wonderful wonder to technically see you here on the show tonight.
So nice.
So listen, I thought, and I'm just going to get this out of the way right off the top, I thought about wearing a bag for tonight's programming. Here's why. Now,
Wearing a bag?
some sort of mask. I was not comfortable putting this out into the world tonight because look, I'm tired as fuck, and I keep catching my reflection in a window or a mirror or something like that. I'm like, who is this person?
It's not
Who
good.
is, and what have you done with my
No,
face?
it's not
Oh my
good.
God.
It's not good.
I don't think averaging 5.5 hours of sleep per night is good for you. I
there's
hear
no-
tell.
There's,
No,
oh my
she's
God,
yawning.
no, I'm yawning.
No, Jesus.
There's no
yeah.
reason for it. Like it's not like we don't have a baby or anything. We don't have a brand new puppy. We don't have like any urgent work deadlines. Why are we awake in the middle of the night?
I have no idea. I have no idea. But it's
Is it just something in the air? Is everybody else up too?
Is it? Yeah. So I know that it's been a full moon recently. Now, and also, I was in Vancouver with my mom. My mom and my dad are here on the show tonight. Hello, T-Bug. We were in Vancouver, and it was just a glorious time. We were unable to go on our European vacation, and so we wound up taking a few days and going to Vancouver. And a couple things about Vancouver. One is, it was the most glorious full moon over Vancouver. But I noticed that. I'm like, well, maybe that's why. Right? Maybe that's the reason why I'm not sleeping.
Maybe.
But the other thing is, so we're taking a ferry to Granville Island. And by the way, I will tell you right off the bat, people in Canada are more polite. They are nicer people. They make you want to be a nicer person. The cliches are absolutely true. Everybody that we met there, to the person, was just delightful. Just absolutely delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we're talking to this woman, this older woman. We're taking this water taxi out to this place called Granville Island, which is a series of shops. It's an entire island of like shops and artisans, and it basically needs to be renamed Jan Cox Island.
Oh,
right?
Scott Coates is back.
Scott
Hi.
Coates is back. Scott
we
Coates
missed
is
2
back.
weeks. Where were you? Tell us all about your
I don't
travels.
know, man.
What were you doing?
Where have you been, young man?
Yeah.
Come on.
Where have you been?
So anyway,
Do you know what time it is?
on our way out to Granville Island, we're talking to this older woman, and she senses us somehow that we're simpatico, even though we're American, and just starts going off on our political scene. And where my mom are like, yes, yes, yes. And it was so great to hear somebody in the Great White North just be as outraged as we are. And also, she's like name dropping Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley and shit. And like they know our politics. Sarah, are you finding this?
I bet Sarah does that.
Are you finding
she's
this?
a Canadian person who now can go off about American politics. Right?
So also the snacks are glorious. The snacks are wonderful. They're just as wonderful as the people in Canada. And we have some of those to try here tonight.
Well, coincidentally, coincidentally, a package arrived this week. As you were in Canada,
Yeah.
a Canadian package arrived from our friend Sarah.
Yes,
and
it did.
was filled with snacks.
And we're very excited. And so we also have some chips that we had a young man's birthday party here today, and he requested a tasting test party. So
Yes.
we went all out for that. So we're going to try a few things like shrimp puffs and dill pickle chips, and the sorts of things that one
shrimp
does.
puff was loud.
Very loud, very fishy. And then the other thing we're going to do tonight, in addition to, I mean, look, I have been accumulating these cards. This is how thick these cards are at this point. I can
Some of
shuffle
those
these babies.
were like from the Delta variant. So
Yeah,
that's
so I
how
had
old they
to
were.
get rid of some of
Yeah.
these. But we've got a fine card show for you here tonight. Oh, Sarah says, yes, there's an actual critique of Canadian media. There's too much U.S. coverage, not enough Canadian coverage. Well, listen.
Well,
you know,
you're also nice. There's
Yeah.
nothing to cover, right? We have
the problem
Marjorie
is
Taylor Greene.
it bleeds. If it bleeds, it leads. It's bleeding like a motherfuck down here. Am I right? Here in the United States, it is. So I get that.
We've just got so much to cover down here. Right?
So we're doing COVID cards, but also now I have been writing a song every single week, and so that I can show you my work. And I thought this would actually be really fun. So I have written a song, and I have about 50% of the lyrics done. Didn't get to the rest of it. My mom and I were taking a little vacation, and I've been doing some other stuff. And listen, it's a self-imposed deadline, right? So the only person that I have to be accountable to is myself. However, what I would like to do
it's good
tonight,
as a creative type, that you give yourself these deadlines.
look, yeah, you have to
I mean,
as
it's
a
good.
creative type.
You have to.
Bob is here. So I thought, now listen, we're not going to top last week's Rockfest. Right, we're just not going
That
to.
was
It was
amazing.
phenomenal fun. But I thought what we could do is I'll let you into my writing process, and very briefly, we're not going to take a whole show on it, but I would love to have you give suggestions for some lyrics.
We're gonna crowdsource a song.
I'm going to crowdsource a fucking song. So let's
Right now.
without any
Let's try
further
it.
ado, should we just jump into the
do
show here?
this.
Let's do this. Okay.
It's the only
Oh, it
show
is.
with
Oh, it's so much the
Stefan
only
and
show.
Laurie.
Eh?
And now, here are your hosts, Stefan and
Devin and Lori. All right.
Carrie says that Eric has a topic for discussion, but that he's asleep.
Oh, well, I don't wake him up.
So-
Is the gimp sleeping?
Well, you better wake him up. I don't know. It's not good to poke a sleeping Eric,
Kids,
right?
Did you know that movie is 28 years old?
Oh, what?
Pulp Fiction is 28 years old. Came out in 1994. Actually, technically, it's 28 and a half years old. It's close
So
to
you're
30.
saying it's been 28 years since I was in college?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely saying that.
Wow! I did not want to hear that at all.
I was not good with the idea that my 30-year high school reunion year had passed, and then along came my 30-year college graduation year. I'm like, oh, holy shit.
No, thank you.
Not at all what I want to hear.
No,
So.
just pass it, Bob. Just
Bob
pass
said
by.
his neck is still stiff from headbanging. So, listen.
Bob is the greatest American rock band.
He is the greatest American rock band. Bob, you were voted by acclamation to be, in fact, the greatest American rock band. So do we want to start with some tasting first? Since Sarah is on Toronto time, we don't want to keep you up too late. We know it's
Don't wanna
11
keep you
o'clock
up.
where you are. Oh, my goodness. It's Christina. Hello, my love. How are you?
Oh, that's so funny. Ange just popped up, and I was just going to text you. Hey, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, where you at?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Where
You up?
at? You up?
You up? Okay, so here we go.
All right, so
Let's see what we got here.
here's the first. Let's do the ketchup chips, right?
Yeah, okay, so I thought, now this is big medicine
Yeah.
in the Great White North. Ketchup chips. Now, these are the milder kind. And I love that everything is.
And
you
thank
have
you
a
again
both,
to Sarah for sending
Thank
us
you,
a
Sarah.
box
Yeah,
of snacks.
honestly, this is-
These snacks are epic.
You're a hero.
I can't even thank you
Yeah,
enough.
this is President's Choice brand. President's Choice. They don't have a fucking president there. They have prime
Is
ministers.
that like the
What's going on?
is that like the generic, like the grocery store generic?
These are actually quite fine.
These are really good. Okay, this one is more.
If you're into
barbecue.
mukbang, by the way, you're going to enjoy it tonight, Shell.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to be totally into it. You chewing into a microphone.
I feel like this one is the one that's more barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it's less ketchupy.
Than ketchup. And now, I just want you to know, I love ketchup so much. Oh, Angela, you need to look away because you hate ketchup.
Yeah.
This isn't the
This one says what it is. It's just ketchup. Fucking dig
ketchup
it.
chips.
Now, these ones really taste like
So,
ketchup. Jen Carter's here.
So I think you might have heard we had a kid's birthday party here today, and we included the ketchup chips in the chip tasting that we put together.
Like you do.
And they were like, "Wait a minute, why don't we have ketchup chips in the U.S.? That's a good concept." And we're like, "We don't really know."
Jen Carter says ketchup chips are worse than all dressed chips. Now, I'll ask you, Jen, what are all dressed chips?
What?
Tell us now. It's a savoir. I love the fact that everything is bilingual in English and French.
I love ketchup. I eat ketchup on everything. I eat ketchup on eggs. I eat ketchup
she
on
does.
Brussels sprouts.
She-
I'll eat ketchup on.
You would actually brush
legitimately.
your teeth with ketchup, I think, if it would
I
actually get
dipped a grilled cheese in ketchup today.
Now, I'm going to save these.
I
for
don't
last
care.
here. Okay, so now Laura,
I
She's
don't
not
know
a
why
fan.
Angela Garvin hates ketchup.
she's not a fan of truffle. Now, if you are a fan of truffle, these are probably up your alley. I'm kind of middle of the road on truffle. Where did this, like, we voted today on what
So
what
these
the
aren't
best.
Canadian. We
Yeah.
combined
Oh,
the
right, right,
chip
right, 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 right.
challenge with the Canadian food
Let's hold on
challenge.
that.
So okay, but no. I'm saying just to continue with the theme.
place.
No. It's don't know. I wasn't trying to.
In improv. Okay, so improv. The first rule of improv is
No.
you yes and.
I wasn't no
and,
butting. I was saying.
and she wasn't at all.
No. I would no. Am I in trouble now?
No. I was just saying you weren't at all. No butting. I didn't hear. Do you guys hear no butt? I didn't hear that.
Oh, I thought you were saying she was not at all yes anding.
No. She was totally yes-anding there. So anyway, but we hold ourselves. Actually, it's kind of a fun way when you're. So if you're in a marriage, and some of you are, one of the things that you can do every once in a while is kind of check yourself when you're in the middle of a conversation and you
right.
notice, like, I've been saying no but a lot in this conversation. And it's like, maybe I can be yes-anding a little bit more in this relationship. And it works. It fucking works.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant thematically. If you were going on the chip theme, we're on the chip theme. But if we were on the Canadian food theme for a second, it's no big deal.
Yes. And we'll get back to the tips in just a moment. And so I'm going to save this one for last. This is Coffee Crisp. But
That one's really
You
good.
guys know
We
that
tried
this
it
is
already.
magical.
Yeah.
We've tried this. But here are a couple of Aero bars. These are big medicine up in Canada. So which of these do you want to try first? There's truffle, which is like not the rooting
chocolate
around in the
kind.
dirt with a pig kind
Not
of chocolate.
the chip
And then there's just plain old milk chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let's do the truffle.
Okay.
What
This
is
is-
truffle chocolate supposed to
Nanaimo is a town in Canada, right on the border, and I know this because my mother and I, we had a great time in Vancouver. On the way out, we didn't plan this right. We didn't realize that it was Easter, Friday before Easter.
be? Why do we always end up traveling somewhere?
3
on Easter?
hours.
Yeah.
Sitting still in a car.
Oh my
3
God.
motherfucking hours.
So
trying to get
I was
across the
doing
border.
find friends on them, like, oh, where are they? Oh, they're in the same place. I'm not gonna call. They're gonna be.
Oh my
grumpy.
god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, that's so good.
What is that?
Oh my god. This is caramel truffle.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, well, we'll be back to pick you up later.
Oh.
Caramel truffle. Oh, that is
Oh,
just,
what is that flavor?
oh, I don't know, but listen, I'm heading back up to Vancouver right now to grab me some more of these bad boys.
Oh, by the way,
Oh god.
Scott Coates, I ordered some more of the hot jelly bean challenge.
Stefan does need a moment. Yeah.
And the children today would like. There was a 12-year-old here. It was his
Yeah.
birthday, and we were like, "Hey, do you want to play the hot jelly bean challenge?" He's like, "No, I don't want to throw up."
So, now, the father of these children had planned the entire
our
day
friend, yeah.
around eating. Like all these different things
Right.
that he was like, okay, well, first of all, we're going to do
Right.
this. We're going to do a pie eating contest. We're going to do this. I'm like, they live an hour away. Do you really want to load your children up on like carbs and sugar, like the belly full of like, everything they've stuffed down there with a plunger and then drive them home, right? Here, why don't you read something along the way? Read this
We
aloud
did
for
give
me.
them
Why don't you?
11 different kinds of chips, though.
Yeah, we did.
I mean,
My
that
mom
wasn't-
said she's coming over. She needs to
that
try.
probably wasn't the
Yeah,
best.
you
Ooh, this
definitely.
one's really good.
That's so fucking good. Okay, so let's try the coffee crisp. Now,
Okay.
Or do we want to? I think this is just more of same, the Aero bar.
Yeah.
So we'll save that for later.
That one's really. This one's really good.
I'm going to be having more of that.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so coffee crisp is one of their best-selling items. It's sort of like our Snickers bar, I think. Sarah, back me up here. Also,
Oh, yeah.
Tim Hortons sells everything. Tim Hortons, you can get like a fucking fried duck.
Thanks for reading the Timmy Host for us.
Yeah, oh yeah, Tim Hortons is best.
That
Okay.
was good.
You first.
Thanks.
So coffee crisp is delightful. It's crispy. It's coffee flavored. What could go wrong?
We had a bite of this last night. Is this why we didn't also sleep last night?
No. It says right here, contains coffee.
It has coffee in it.
There's coffee in it.
That's why we had garbage sleep last night.
Right. Well, so do we want to go back to? By the way, again, thank you so much, Sarah.
good.
That
Oh
was
my
so
God.
good. Honestly,
Oh
and I knew
my God.
all those were going to be absolutely delicious. Aero Bar is better or greater than or less than Aer Lingus. By the way, an Aer Lingus. Listen, if you're going to fly to Ireland, by all means, fly on a plane. That looks like, yeah, it's a sexual act in the air. Okay, so do we want to try any of these other salty snacks
Yeah,
now?
grab that truffle chip.
Some of the chips. By the way, I got myself a new lid. It's a brand new lid on Granville
Very
Island.
nice.
Yeah, I wish I could be debuting it tonight when my face didn't look literally like the Michelin man. Just
I don't understand life. I don't get it.
So truffle and sea salt. Now your mileage may vary in terms of truffles. I'm fine with it. It tastes earthy, right? Truffles taste kind of earthy. Laura's not a fan.
I mean, I'm game. I'll eat it though. Oh, did we get blocked? Are we blocked? Are we? What's
Oh, are we?
happening?
No.
I don't know. Are we canceled?
Are we doing this show in absentia? That's
I
fine.
don't know.
Listen,
We haven't.
we enjoy each
I
other's
don't love
company.
this chip. I don't love it. It's not that good.
My mom
Oh,
rated
God.
it very, very highly. In fact, Mom, I think you gave that a 9 out of a 10. Yeah, she said that was tasty. All right. I don't,
We were trying to sort of quantify, like, what's the truffle is such a big deal, right? It's supposed to be this fancy spice, and I'm like, I feel like truffle, it's the only flavor, right? It's like, oh, I need all the attention. I'm truffle. It's like the Lady Gaga of spices, right?
Right.
You either love it and you're like, oh man, freaking great,
Yep,
or
you're all in. Yeah, it's a very
or
high
you're like,
maintenance
I don't
flavor.
like it.
High maintenance
Anyway,
flavor.
thanks.
I don't
Anyway, I don't like that chip.
More-
But
more
I'll
mukbang
tell you
for you,
what
Hickers.
did win my vote of the day. Dill pickle chip. No,
These are fucking loud. All right. You can't,
I liked them.
Can't see them because of green
Oh,
screen.
you can't see it.
What?
Right.
No.
Let's see.
I'd have to turn off the
Here,
green
I
screen.
put this in back of it.
No.
No, that won't work either.
No.
Okay,
Mm.
cool.
Cyrus rode his bike to the store the other day. He came back with 3.5 gallons of ice cream. Wow. On a
He's
bike.
a teenage boy.
Impressive.
He can eat that in one sitting and not gain weight.
Oh, listen, Jen, I adore Lady Gaga. But, like, so truffle, I think, is very analogous to Lady Gaga. Saffron would be more of a Beyonce flavor, right? Most people like saffron. It is a
I
very
love Lady
expensive.
Gaga. I'm just saying,
It's-
Lady Gaga's the only thing in the room when you're, eating truffles.
So
What am
Laurel,
I saying?
Laurel loved these, and you were talking about did we have a baby, and so now I got concerned.
This is a
right?
good chip.
Yeah, because this seems like
I'm
a, like
100 years old. I
pregnant
can't have
snack.
a baby.
No, it just tastes like pickles on a chip. I don't really know what else to say about it.
So good.
We'll
So
disagree.
like unexpected. I like it.
Now we'll close out this segment here with shrimp puffs.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
okay.
Okay, so
Shrimp puffs.
here's the problem with these puffs. First of all, the smell. Mm-hmm. It smells like a little wharfy.
Mom, you can go ahead and read Bob's comment there. I'm not going to. I'm certainly not going to.
Oh boy.
So
Saffron chips would be good.
saffron chips would be very good. Now, the one thing that I will say about the shrimp snacks is y'all remember, the undergrad and eating top ramen, right? And then the shrimp flavored
Shrimp
top
flavored.
ramen.
Yeah.
Exactly what this smells like. Shall I?
Yeah.
I'll cut in line here.
I'm good.
So it's very fishy.
Here's
and in
the
fact,
thing with the
it says
shrimp
right
puff.
here, made with real shrimp.
Yeah.
Is that a plus? I don't know
Also,
if that's a plus.
should you refrigerate these?
I don't know if that's a plus.
I went to Uwajimaya for these.
Oh, I love Uwajimaya. Those of you in the PNWs, oh my goodness.
By the way, every person in Uwajimaya was wearing a mask. I'm like, I'm just gonna stop here from now on.
And fucking nobody was in Canada. And it wasn't a problem necessarily. My mom and I wanted to go to a Canucks game. There was a goddamn. We're staying literally across from Rogers Stadium. You can see it from our hotel, and we want to go to a Canucks game. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I'm there yet.
The shrimp top note at the very end is what gets you. It's
No.
like, oh, it's just a puff, and then fish,
What you know?
fish.
What you know?
Why? Why
says,
does
"I am
that?
fish."
Oh God, it's so
Hear me
seafoody.
roar. Numbers too big to ignore.
I feel like I ate fish and chips in
Yeah.
one chip.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's what it tastes like, right?
exactly what it tastes like.
Ah.
That is exactly right. So we wound up not going to a
like it.
Canucks game, even though I really wanted to go, because I'm not ready to sit in an entire stadium full of droplets yet.
What are you guys doing now? Are
Yep.
you out and about? Did you forget that the past 2 years happened? And if you did, how'd you do that? Why don't you let me know how you did that?
I'd like to, and I have terrible, terrible germophobic tendencies anyway.
Yeah.
This has obviously not done wonders for that. I thought my mom and I did very well. I actually figured out how to, I'll show you what I did. Do you have a mask? Kenny? It was pretty good. Well, this isn't my end.
You want me to grab your mask there?
KN95. So here's what I did.
Okay.
This was me hanging out. in the
But
Great
you're
White
the
North.
only one, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm the only one. And to the point where I think people are looking at me strangely, and I don't give a shit. So we're just going along, and I just be like, boom. Just like that. Huh? Huh? Pretty neat, right? I don't give a
mean-
shit. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm eating.
That's the only way I'm going out.
Yeah. I'm literally eating
I don't care.
I'm eating my dinner, and you can see my mask bobbing up and down. Well, I'm doing.
care.
I don't fucking
I don't
care.
care.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah.
People say like, oh, it's like living with the flu. Well, I don't want to live with the flu. I don't want to live with the COVID. I don't want to live with any of it. Matt says, you got the moves.
I do. I got the moves like Jagger, my friend. Actually, I'm going to keep this fucking thing on because I look less tired when this thing on. Yeah, it was fine. It was absolutely fine. And honestly, listen, I think wherever you're at right now, and Canada is a testament to this. I mean, people are so friendly and so kind and so nice there, and everybody's just like over it. They're just fucking over it. And I'm like, that's great. If you're over it, more power to you. I'm just not. I don't know why I'm going to be.
Oh, Sarah wants to know if they nixed the Arrive can. No, they
no,
didn't.
No,
right?
as a matter of fact, they didn't nix the Arrive can, Sarah, and we didn't know that till we pulled
and
up.
they didn't know, so they had to go back to
Turn around
Blaine.
and drive back to fucking Blaine.
And sit there.
and fill out the.
Now,
the
does
Arrive
that
can.
mean that unvaccinated people aren't allowed to go to Canada?
As far as I know, yeah. If you didn't get vaccinated,
Interesting.
can't go to Canada. So listen,
That's cool. Do what you want. It's just a curiosity to me. I don't care.
Now, this next segment may not
Do what
go
you want.
well at all. Okay, I'm just going to warn you guys. So I'm just going to play you the song that I have written. It needs lyrics, and so here's how I write a song. Right. So literally, this is generally how it happens. So about 8 o'clock in the morning, songs start going through my head. I keep my phone right next to me, and I'm just trying to sleep. And most of my songs, I will record them on my phone. Most of them you can hear with my white noise machine. So I'm like, well, this one, I'm like, I don't care if it rains all day. I'm gonna stand. So I'm like, I pick it up and I come in here and I'm like, okay, I got the verse, I got the bridge, I got the chorus. So I lay it all down, right? Oh, that's right. I forgot there's a one of these.
Carrie says she loves a segment that needs a third opening.
Oh, yeah.
We need at least a second opening for this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, my fingers are sticky. I am a hot mess.
So
There's shit all over my computer. Okay.
here's what we're gonna
All
try.
right.
Here's what we're gonna try. So
There was a first opening. You missed it.
You missed it,
were
lady.
asleep. Eric was asleep.
you missed it.
There
My
was a first
lovely, lovely, gorgeous friend, Carrie Atwood. Ladies and
missed it.
gentlemen. Yeah. So anyway,
Supermodel
So I've
Carrie
written this
Atwood.
song, and by the way, I'm not going to make any bones about this. This is a Tom Waits song. I have ripped off Tom Waits, 6 Ways to Sunday on this song, and I know that, and I totally own it because I fucking worship Tom Waits. I have no problem with that. But listen, so here's basically what it's about. It is about two things. It is about how weather in the Pacific Northwest during spring is like it's like a slow torture. Am I
Because
right?
why is it snowing?
I don't know.
It's 30 degrees outside. I don't understand. Has April always been this way and we just didn't notice?
No.
I don't think it has.
And the other aspect
It was
is
hailing. There was 2 inches of hail outside the other day.
it was bananas. Yeah, we showed you the video of that. Am I right?
Right, last week.
And the other aspect of the song that is juxtaposed in there is the fact that I have social phobia, and I'm kind of using, now that the pandemic is starting to ebb, I've been using the weather. It's like, oh, I can't because of the weather,
Yeah.
right? So I got social phobia. So here's the song. Let's,
I don't care if it rains all day. I'm gonna stay inside. No, I don't
So we're
care
trying to
if it
crowdsource
rains
the
all
lyrics.
day. I'm
So
gonna
this much I've got
stay
written.
inside. Well, the rain's coming down like a 10-ton truck. The weather's
only fit for a duck, but I don't give a flying fuck because I'm going to stay inside. Okay, good.
I went inside 2 years ago. It turns out that I like it, so the rain's my excuse to stay in, but it's really social phobia.
Have you met me?
So I don't care if it rains all day. I'm gonna stay inside. No, I don't care if it rains all day. I'm gonna stay inside.
We're going to get to the point where we need a lyric in a second.
Going out is overrated.
Going out is overrated.
When the rain just won't abate. While I stay inside and master your mind.
See, yeah,
I'm gonna
so that was
stay
it.
inside.
Okay, now we go to a key change. Now what I'm going to need from you is a lyric. It was Dave.
Okay.
I'm going to stay inside.
Okay, so
Well, I don't care if it rains. So that repeats. I'm going to stay in. So here's the lyric I need. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Right. So now
That's a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot. So this is the reason exactly why it takes me so long to write these goddamn things, because I'm like, okay, I'm again letting you in the process. I take about 6 or 7 things that I know that I want to land on, right? I know that I want to land on, something that's like something I want to rhyme with. I've got some lyrics on my screen right here. Yeah, this is
do
totally
you
not.
want to show what they're trying to fill in, like the space?
Exactly. Give us the first few dots
Yeah,
again,
give
says
us
Christina.
the first
Okay,
few
yeah.
dot
Let's
dots. You
let's
need,
let's
like,
try this
how
again.
many dot dots? 17.
Okay,
of
so
them?
it goes. Yeah, okay, that's okay. This is where it goes. Right? I don't care if it rains all day. So there. Now, let's explore the space together. This is scary. Honestly, I can feel this bit dying on the vine. It's just like, whew. Yeah, it's not good.
You might want to feed it to them a ... at a time.
Exactly.
Like
What were some of the some of the lyrics that I wanted to land on was, I'm the guy who moved to Seattle for the weather because I'm going to stay inside. Right, that works. Okay. Let's say, what were some of the other ones?
What we need is a theme for this lyric block, right?
Right.
Like we need someone give us a theme.
Well, the theme ultimately is the weather is really shitty, but I'm using it to stay inside.
Okay,
Right, I'm using
okay.
the weather as an excuse to stay inside because social phobia. Let's see. I also had canceling plans is just like crack. So we could be like, the pandemic's over. Now we're back. Everybody wants to, but I'm going to stay inside because canceling plans is just like crack. So this is, again, how my brain works on all this. The other thing that I
Jen
want to
says, I have a relative from the old country who says it's raining so hard it's like a cow pissing on a rock.
Oh, that's
you
good.
could put that in
That's
there.
good.
There you go.
Cow pissing on a rock. I like that
And
very, very much.
Carrie says we need to sing about muffins and cake.
Okay,
So-
sing about
okay.
muffins and cake.
So,
Well, listen, I mean, I'll write you a song about muffins and cake, my friend.
So, going inside, gonna stay awake. I'm gonna sing about muffins and cake.
Okay, yeah.
Right. What? I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing. No, I'm saying in the song, like it's gonna sit inside with a muffin and get like
Yeah, I
stay
can do that.
awake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
what's-
sing
what's-
about muffins and cake.
You don't have to have the Gore-Tex and the polar fleece to go out. Okay, this is good. I'm liking
Okay,
this. This is
okay.
good. All right. Well, listen, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Christina says if you send an MP4 of the tune, we can Weird Al the. You know what? That's a great idea. I'm going to put that
Indeed.
available on somewhere so that you guys can listen to it and be like, okay, and it'll just be me going the ... dots, and you guys can fill in the lyrics, and we'll have a grand old time. Perfect. Now we can move on from this bit.
Cow pissing on a rock due to my morning wood cock. That's a good rhyme too.
Who said that? Who said that?
That's Ray
Nicely done, Ray.
Goodwin's
Nicely done, Ripple. Appreciate you. Okay, so this is great. So that's precisely what I'm going to do. And listen, there's nothing that I like more than outsourcing my work. All right? Yeah. Okay, let's begin the game, shall we? Here we go. And really, it's right in line with our theme here. PNW Spring 2022, rain, hail, snow, and now blank. Oh, Bob's got some. The lawn needs mowing and the gutters are clogged. The car's getting stolen and I can't see the dog. Okay, I love that, man.
Okay, that one's a good one.
Hang on. You know what? Since he's written that, let's do this. I'm just gonna slug it in. I'm gonna slug it in since we're right here. We'll get started in just a moment here. In fact, you can start filling this in while I do this. PNW Spring 2022, rain, hail, snow, and now blank.
And now blank.
PNW 2022, rain, hail, snow,
And now variants.
and now variants.
I didn't say that.
All right,
But I'm
antivirals.
the one with the mask.
All right, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try this on for side. For size.
Antivirals.
I love you people. You people are phenomenal.
I love it when you all have the same thought. That's
know.
like the best, like most
Groupthink.
fulfilling thing.
Okay, so let me.
Groupthink.
Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't. Oh, right. Okay. Here we go. We'll start from the top here. The rain's all day. I wanna stay inside. Well, I don't care if it rains all day. I'm gonna stay inside. Well, the lawn needs mowing and the gutters are clogged. The car's getting stolen and I can't see the dog. Gonna sing about donuts and snuggles, 'cause I wanna go inside. Hey!
It was,
There you go.
was it muffins and cake?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Muffins and cake and
Oh,
snuggies.
and cow pissing on a rock.
Yeah.
It's raining
Oh.
outside like a cow pissing on a rock.
Yeah, this is good.
The car's getting stolen and I can't see the dog.
It's raining harder than a, what is it, cow pissing on a rock? Mm-hmm. Just standing in a broom, and I can't see the dog. It's raining harder than a cow pissing on a rock. Yeah. Raining harder than a cow pissing on a rock.
It's
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, stretch it out, right?
Harder than a cow piss
Pissing
on a rock.
Yeah. It's raining harder than a cow pissing on a rock. Okay, yeah. So you guys get the idea. All right, very good. That's it.
Scott wants to add, is it raining so hard and I can't see my cock?
Oh, yeah. Well, you wouldn't be able to, of course, if it were raining that hard. All right, very good. You take just a second here. All right, now I think we're back.
PNW Spring 2022. Rain, hail, snow, and sunburn.
Yeah, and sunburn. Yeah,
This is
why
my
not?
favorite one.
Why not sample them all? Okay, I like this. So let's go through and see what we've got here. So we've got antivirals, variants, truth, Trump bumper stickers, coughing without a mask.
Oh my God! I ran away from someone in Fred Meyer today. They coughed and I went, nope. I have
Nope.
PTSD. Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't know if all y'all remember what happened the last 2 years, but I'm gonna go that way. I don't know.
Wood, says my dad. Okay. Killer tree pollen, bamboo TP, sunshine, paper straws that stick to your lips, perfect sunburn, can't see my cock, I can write my name, been eating too much. Okay, so who said sunburn?
Cappy says
Kathy, yeah,
sunburn.
let's go with Kathy. Yeah, I like that.
I laughed out loud. I'm sorry. I did.
So now tomorrow is Easter, and part of the reason why my mom and I didn't realize that Easter was coming up, and we got stuck for 3 hours on the Canadian border coming back on a Good Friday, is because I never know when Easter is going to be. A similar thing happened to us when we were when the first time that we all went to Europe together. We wanted to stay a couple of extra days in Rome, and we're like, why can we not find a room?
We just didn't realize
anywhere?
that it was Easter.
And then all of a sudden, somebody goes, well, it's Easter. I'm like, a billion Catholics are about to descend on this city.
Right.
Holy God, what are we doing here?
Why do we never know when Easter
I don't know.
is?
So anyway, I heard you draw a breath like you were going to say something about Easter.
Oh, no, I was going to say Easter in Rome. I was going to
Easter in Rome, exactly. So mind meld and all that. So the real reason Easter is on a different, the real reason that Easter comes on a different damn day every year is because blank. Somebody explain it to me, please. I think it has something to do with the equinox, right? But let's have some fun with it. The real reason Easter is on a different damn day every year is because blank. Why? Kathy says it's based on the moon phase somehow. Okay. Easter dates always confuse me. It's a sneaky holiday. You're damn right.
Okay.
You're damn right.
Can I just say this? It's based on an equinox thing, which is kind of a witchy situation,
Mm-hmm.
right? And yet, Catholics and religious conservatives are like, that's Jesus' holiday. And I'm like, but you're basing the date on a witchy thing? Like,
See?
what? With
Yeah.
the moon and the sun,
makes
you know what I
goddamn
mean?
sense.
Like,
No.
oh, but you're timing it on the moon? Like, does Jesus care about the moon so he can do Jesus spells?
Jen says because they don't know when they're going to run out of peeps.
I see.
Fine. That's a fine answer.
I have all the peeps.
Laura's hoarding the peeps. The Nielsen-based advertising
Your
rate
dad
shift.
says liturgical calendar. That's deep.
That is
That's
true.
That's accurate.
That's absolutely true. Bunnies can't be controlled. Daylight savings.
Sarah says Christians just can't
Nail
down a
Oh,
date.
well. Okay. Well, you're judging this round, so lucky
I'm
for you.
giving you that one for that and the coffee.
Angela
Chris.
says Jesus didn't really die? Question mark.
Oh.
That's good too. All right. Sarah gets that round.
Can I have a pen, please?
You can have all the pens.
I'm going to start keeping score
All
anymore.
right, very good. So the first one was Kathy. The second one belongs to Sarah. Let's see. So since you mentioned that, you mentioned sins. A couple of you mentioned sins
Did
there. Yeah, so Jesus died for all of humanity's sins, but especially blank. Right? If it had to be just one, if you had to go down for just one of humanity's sins, which one would it be? How many can we name here? And we can obviously go outside of this. What is it? Is sloth? Avarice is the one that I always forget. Sloth, avarice, greed. Sloth, avarice, greed.
The one with the...
Watching too much Netflix. It's up there.
It has something to do with the NFL's late season scheduling
Of course it
rules.
does. Of course it
I'm
does.
sure.
Exactly right.
I'm sure it does.
Tito's, tardiness.
It's just as arbitrary as anything else. Why not?
MTG's existence. That's exactly right, Kathy. Jim's right hand. Okay, yeah, these are going to be just fine. Just fine. So yes, I will send you guys an MP3 of the tune with the dots in there, and you can fill in the lyrics, and we will just actually. I love this idea because we were talking about how are we going to crowdsource the next tune, and I like this one. I like this. Dipshittiness, says Walter. I like that. I like that very much.
Nickelback.
That time in a champagne room in Vegas, 2003. Beef taco jelly beans, says Carrie.
But especially...
Okay, so here we have, I'm going to start tracking these. So there's Angela and Kathy saying the same thing at the same time, Jim's right hand. Back to back.
Oh.
My mom and I were talking.
Jim's right hand.
My mom and I were talking
about
about
when
this.
a mind meld happens.
We have to have a word for this. There has to be. Can we coin a term for this? When two people say a random thing, it's exactly the same, often back to back. I find it.
Oh, there's Joe Johnson. Hi, Joe.
Joe Johnson.
Joe says McRib.
Yeah.
Is that the sin?
McRib is a sin.
That's it.
The Academy, Minnesota salad, cottage cheese. Let's see. I think Kathy, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you because you've had just so many good answers on this round. So 2 for Kathy because you know,
Jeez.
it's Kathy, the Prince Albert. Oh, that's rough. Turns out, so you guys know that, like, the whole Easter Bunny being related to, you know, the rebirth of Christ. Very strange, hard to track lineage there, but let's see what we can do here. Turns out the Easter Bunny was actually created by blank. Turns out the Easter Bunny was actually created by blank. Yeah, Kathy did a slam dunk on that round. Or spiked the football, rather. She had it, and she just kind of shattered the backboard.
I mean, it sounds like someone wants Peeps in the mail.
I think
I'm
so.
just saying.
Yeah.
You know, it is Peeps week.
Turns out the Easter Bunny was Peeps Week. Oh, yeah. Peeps Week. Okay, nice. Thanks for coming with me on that.
What is that?
I love
we
you.
are the gym teachers from the Saturday Night Live.
I couldn't love you more if a gun were to
geez.
my head. Turns out the
geez.
Easter Bunny was actually created by blank. Hershey, Barney. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Ronco, the Norse, the Tooth Fairy, Hugh Hefner. Why, yeah, exactly. Why? Because he created the Playboy Bunny. Why not
exactly
have
right.
created the Easter Bunny as well?
That is correct.
Except you just explained it with your hand movement. Bunnies run around erratically like that. Sure they do.
Mm.
It's harder to catch them. You know, the owls swoop in and have a little bunny dinner.
We
By the
have
way,
an adorable bunny problem.
It is.
It's
the
not a problem.
cutest-
It's the
a problem
cutest
for the
thing
dog.
in the world.
It's cutest.
We have wild bunnies.
Yeah.
They're right outside.
Yeah.
And they sit outside, and they're so adorable. And the dog is like...
She melts down. Just melts it down.
And then she melts down even worse when we stand at the window and go,
Oh, it's
well,
so
they're cuter
cute.
than you.
Oh, it's
I mean,
so cute. She didn't like that at all.
Yeah,
did
it's,
not like that
it's
at all.
a real problem.
Enum Clough Farms says, wow, hey, no, wait, I would imagine that would come like a Pepperidge Farm kind of accent. You know, a guy in
Enum Clough Farms.
arm garters and suspenders over a pickle barrel. Wow, here at Enum Clough Farms, we remember. Okay, turns out the Easter Bunny was actually created by
Yosemite Sam.
a big East Coast syndicate. Isn't that what Lucy says? You know,
Oh, yeah,
controls
yeah.
Christmas. It's controlled by
Totally.
some big East Coast syndicate. Elon Musk, two peeps, one. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Animal husbandry. Jesus created the Easter Bunny. Lori Caldwell, who had the funniest response in your estimation? Turns out the Easter Bunny was actually created by blank.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
Um,
I know.
I'm going to give it to Jen Carter with Hungry Easter Coyotes.
I like that. That's good. Irvine Meadows West. Oh, we had some times. We had some fun times there, didn't we? Okay, so the weirdest place. It's forgive me if I'm going to slip into Carson from time to time here, but some of these setups are just extremely, you know, like I feel like the thing. What was it, Kreskin, that he used to do, where he would like read the punchline, "Sis boom ba," and he'd open it, "Sis boom ba." I don't know what it is. The sound a sheep makes when it explodes, right? And everybody go nuts. So that's why I'm kind of slipping into this here. The weirdest place the Easter Bunny ever hid an egg was in blank. Uranus. Hi, there you go. Thank you. The weirdest place the Easter Bunny ever hid an egg was in blank. No. Well, okay, so there we go. So with Elon Musk and Elon Musk rat, that is so strange. Walter and Bob said the same. God, I'm just gonna start tracking these. I'm gonna post them up after every show.
Should we call them mind meld moments?
I want to do something.
Trademark.
Perhaps.
Okay, you know what's funny, Kathy? You said 8-Ball Pope, and just earlier today we were talking about how this is actually the 2-year anniversary of the 8-Ball Pope.
Yes. Welcome to our.
This
our
is
world.
the weekend that 8-Ball Pope arrived in the mail, and we all started wishing upon him 2 years ago.
You know, actually, all of a
Because
sudden.
someone from high school mailed me a bust of the Pope.
If anybody has any personal questions that they need answered, we can bring.
We could break 'em out
Bring old 8-Ball
right
Pup in
now.
here. Toot sweet.
Right now.
But all of a sudden, I'm realizing that Easter Bunny hides Easter eggs, and Easter eggs are hidden in all sorts of wonderful places. Video games, Arrested Development.
Yeah. That's
Right?
true.
Yeah.
That's
I was,
true. Your dad said Enum Claw.
there you go. The glory hole, the peep show window, Gwyneth Paltrow's naughty drawer. Yes.
True.
Yeah. Everything. Yeah. Smells like candles in there, if you know what I mean. Okay, Putin's head, Jan's side. Oh, jeez.
I'm not even going there. No.
Ray. Oh, only you, Rapel. You know, permits.
That was a lot.
You know, honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Walter on this. I just like Underboob. Underboob is very, very funny. It's funny. It just is. Let's see. Here we go. So you all know that I've been taking. Not exactly.
Synchronelyism.
Synchronelyism. I like that.
Synchronelyism.
Synchronelyism. Good. I like that. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
for
funny.
all of you only children out there, I think that's particularly meaningful.
Synchronely, we'll call it. Synchronely.
Synchronely. Yeah.
Synchronely.
Laura Rose Pond. You know that I've been taking a little bit of time, just taking some distance from the political thing. We're going to get back in hot and heavy. Jen, you know this. By the time, it's like a month hence from now, we'll be hot into the political, charge. And really, we've got the midterm elections coming up. We know just how important all this is. But I've been feeling better since I've been taking time away from my liberal pals.
You don't
and
say you're not on
the
Twitter and you're
podcast
not
and-
like
yeah.
you feeling grouchy all the time. Yeah.
And the world sucks.
How dare you?
Exactly. I will write it with my tiny little podcast. Okay. Since Stefan has spent less time on politics, his blank has gone way down. Since Stefan has spent less time on politics, his blank has gone way down. Yeah. And it is less time. Less refers to a concept, and fewer refers to items. As in, it's not 10 or less items going through the express lane, right? It's 10 or fewer items, right? But you would say less time, as opposed, you can't say fewer time. Right? English is weird. It's weird.
Scott says banter. His banter has gone way down. Really?
It really has. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think it has.
Okay. Well, so we had a synchronism
Synchronism.
with
Synchronio.
Ray and Kathy. Did I get
But
that?
his blood pressure has gone way down.
I
Rant
think-
time.
Yeah, rant time.
I mean, there's your father weighing in on your.
Thanks, Dad.
You know,
Thanks.
yeah, wow.
So Carrie said morning wood. Rainier consumption, says Sarah. Netflix queue. Thanks, Kathy. Need for shrooms. Can you imagine me on shrooms? Can
No.
you even
No.
imagine? Like, honestly,
No.
here, take my dimensions right now.
No.
Fit me for a straitjacket because that's what's going to be needed if you administer a psychedelic to me. Send me. Just go ahead. Oh, I took 3 caps of psilocybin. Well, why don't we just go ahead and get him on the phone right now, because that's where I'll be headed next. Yeah.
I always said that if I did like LSD or something, I would just do it in the lobby of the emergency.
Might as well.
room,
Yeah.
Right. Like, well,
Exactly.
I'm going to end up here anyway. Hi, I'm Lori. Later, I won't seem like myself, so I'm just going to take this drug and then.
As me screeching at
I'll
the
go
demons
crazy.
in my head.
And you can
Yeah.
just be like, wow,
No.
that was a big mistake for you. You
No.
seem high strung. Why would you take that? Don't do that.
I'm gonna go with Sarah for a Rainier consumption. It's not true, but
It is true, actually.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, yeah, because I stopped drinking during the week, so
Monday
it
through
did go down.
Thursday, you're
Yeah.
or Sundays. Are you Sunday through Thursday now?
No, I'm Friday and Saturday only. Yeah. So Sunday.
Wow.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Yes, and. Sunday
Yes,
to Thursday.
and.
Yeah. So there you go. So that one goes to our
Your mom thinks you have a Grinder profile.
I got a secret life, Mom. Can you even
And
imagine?
she'd be fine with it if you did.
So of course you would. But honestly, like Lori and I have said, out stepping, have fun with that. We see each other 24 hours a day. I don't know what you could. LSD is such a trip. Honestly, Jamie, get a postcard, get a bumper sticker made, right? LSD.
Jamie, you should talk
is
to
such a trip.
Angela about that. It sounds great. It sounds great. I just don't think I could handle it. I'm just very high strung.
Okay, so now we're just moving on to general stuff now. We're
I
off the
don't like
topical
it
stuff.
when I'm dizzy. Let's say that. Like, when I have allergies and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I don't like that. That's what I can take.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
what I can handle.
And barely.
Yeah,
And
and just barely.
Just barely. Yeah.
If I don't eat enough and I'm like, ooh, I'm lightheaded, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
So.
No, not our department. Angie and I, we discussed this. It's like, it's not for me. The Nobel Committee. Remember them? Guys who hand out the prizes. Nobel Committee shocked the world by awarding the Peace Prize to blank. The Nobel Committee shocked the world by awarding the Peace Prize to your mom. To blank. Yeah. 17. The last time you touched LSD, hit that lightheaded feeling. Is that what LSD gives you? That lightheaded feeling, or were you just referring to like when you stand up too quickly and
I
you
don't
see
know.
stars?
Just generally in life. Who did you give the last round to?
That went to Sarah. Yeah, so I believe Kathy and Sarah now tied for first. The Nobel Committee shocked the world by awarding the Peace Prize to Xanax, says Bob. Nicely done.
Boy.
I like that. Alexander Graham, come here, Watson. I need you. That is apparently the first word spoken over a telephonic device. Did you know?
Dogs who rest their chins on your lap.
Oh, that's how it should be. A white woman's Instagram. Be right back. You want anything?
Will Smith.
Who said that?
Carrie Atwood. The shoe thrown at George W. That's funny. That's a callback. That's a what? That's a good reference. That's a good callback. Shocked the world by awarding the Peace Prize to Karen. Karen. Grumpy cat. Funny. The TikTok thirst trap community. Is that a thing?
I was.
I'm old now.
You guys ever listen to First Wave on Sirius XM?
That's
Those of
the
you have
80s station.
the 80s station, and it's like the good 80s station. It's not like the, Brian Adams, Paula
Carol
Abdul.
Baskin.
Carol Baskin. Goddamn Carol Baskin.
You're Baskin.
And Peter Gabriel, Shock the Monkey comes on, and I'm listening to the song perhaps for the first time, really, and I'm like, what the fuck is this song actually about?
Isn't it about masturbation?
Is it? Is that what it's about? Don't you know you gotta shock the monkey? Shock.
Monkey. Monkey.
Once the monkey gets right. I don't
I'm gonna
really
have
know
to
what it
Google
means.
that.
Okay. So yeah, love First Wave. All you Gen Xers, First Wave is
And
where
they
it's
have
at.
employed Richard Blade and
Richard
the Swedish
Blade.
Eagle.
And the Swedish Eagle.
So,
Yeah.
if you miss them at all.
Yeah, if you those of you who used to listen to K-Rock
So
in the
good.
80s, and then of course if you go over to Lithium, they got Doug the Slug. For those of you who listen to the K-Rock in the 90s,
And he sounds the same.
he sounds exactly the same. So the Nobel Committee shocked the world by awarding the Peace Prize to blank. Let's see what we got here. Will Smith, Jim's right hand, that shoe thrown at George W. Karen, Geraldo Rivera. Yo, why'd you throw that chair at Geraldo Rivera? I turned my mom on to Paul's Boutique the other night. We were talking about it over dinner, and she's like, what's the deal with it? So this is, of course, the Beastie Boys' second album that didn't sell, sold all of 27,000 copies when it first came out, and is now considered probably the finest hip-hop album in the canon. So we spent a little quality time with it, and there is that line in there about, why'd you throw that? It is, as far as I can tell, that album is just an encyclopedic listing of everything that happened pop culturally in the 20th century. It is just a glorious, glorious piece of work. Grumpy Cat, the TikTok trap community, that little Geico Gecko bastard, Carol Baskin, Dr. Oz, Benzos, Ebola, Two Girls, One Cup, Roy Kent, Joe
I'm going to
Rogan.
go with Ray with Karen.
Yeah, I was going to say that would be what I would do. All right, Rapel, nicely done. Here we go. Let's consider this, shall we? There is a dark side and a light side to the Force. We know this, but nobody ever talks about the blank side. Nobody ever talks about the blank side of the Force. Talk about it, we will. No, I'm not. No, boo, no. Listen, if you're going to do an impression, commit to it. Don't just do some half-assed little Hey Muppet impression, Stefan. Commit all the way. Do it. A monkey is an addiction. Okay, so Shock the Monkey is it about? Because I knew that Nothing to Hide Except for Me and My Monkey by the Beatles, I believe, is all about addiction. But is that the same as what's going on in that Peter Gabriel song? Anybody care to venture?
I just read on the Google that
On the
it's
Googles?
an
Yep.
examination into the jealousy of, it's like the Shock the Monkey. It's like you're questioning the jealousy. I don't know. Maybe.
Interesting. Okay, I like that. Okay, so here we go. There's the backside. Nobody ever talks about the backside. Oh, the inside, the backside. Oh, wait, so Walter and Scott both said backside. Love that. Yeah, Paul's Boutique is
screenshot
freaking amazing. They're not together.
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay.
The underside, says Kathy. The happy side. The circumside. The fluffy side.
The Q side.
The other side. The B side, says Jen, of course.
That's funny.
B side.
Oh, your mom says it's hailing over there.
Is it now?
Well, how
here we go.
surprising,
Of
because
course.
it's April.
It's April in the PNW. The B side, the shades of gray.
Oh no, the Facebook bot is back. You know what? I don't know. We keep trying to. We can't quit you, Facebook.
The Q side is back. The sun don't shine side is back. The underside. Let's see. It's hailing rocks here. Kinky side, the purple side, the circumside, the underside. These are all phenomenal.
The circumcised.
I think I'm going to give it to Walter because he was the first one who said the backside, and
Okay,
I really enjoyed
okay.
that. Yeah, so that's good.
Walter has 2 points.
There's 2 points, along with Sarah and Kathy. Okay, so Laura's judging this round
is
here.
probably going to get some peeps in the mail. I'm not going to
Exactly.
lie. That's what I'm sending out this week.
Which round are we on here, dear Laura?
This
dear Laura?
is
round 10?
round 9.
9, okay. The good news is I finally won the lottery. The bad news is blank. The good news is I finally won the lottery, y'all. The bad news is blank. It was in Somalia. Do you guys, or no? What was his? I gave my dad some some money from was Zimbabwe. Dad, look in your wallet. Their currency had depressed to the point where I think these were maybe worth about $3, and they were $100 trillion bills. Yes.
That was a funny gift, though.
Yeah, it was. My dad
It's hard to buy gifts for adults,
$100
right?
trillion bills from Zimbabwe.
Like, what are you going to get for an adult?
I
You know
know.
what? I've recently determined in the past couple of years, socks are a good gift for me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I wear a different pair of socks every day, right? They're always like underneath boots, so they're always weird.
I just got you a pair of socks.
Yeah, you like
in
Yeah.
Jancox Island, where the buy-in
right.
is the buy-in is free range on Jancox
And
Island.
I realized recently that a lot of my socks wear out because my one of my my second toe is so long that it like wears out my sock.
How long is it?
It's like this long. It's long.
Inflation made the price worth a pack of gum. My wife is taking half. It was $5 for government. Yeah, for an extra ticket. That's exactly right. Inflation made the for government cheese 100% taxes. Gave my ticket to the chick at the bar last night. Excuse me. Wow, that was classy. Wow, I'm good. Lost my ticket. Used to pay my healthcare bills. The prize was split between me and 50,000 people. Nice answer, Ray. Ray's good at math. And as they say, the lottery is really just a tax on people who are bad at math. Sarah says, I died. Oh, boy. That's rough.
The bad news is I need dental work. Oh, Lord God. Why does no one ever tell you how expensive dental work
That was a good pander, Kathy.
Yeah.
Very good pander. HGTV David wants to sell me a house. All right. So, Laura, who are the funniest response to the good news is I finally won the lottery. The bad news is blank.
Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. The bad news is I'm going to give you the Scott codes with my wife is taking half.
All right, there you go. Yeah.
That one moment.
By the way, how much do we love Mackenzie Scott, divorcee of Jeffrey Bezos? I just watched the Inside special with Bo Burnham again with my mom. Boy, that's
I
fantastic.
made you some content. We're going to get a copyright strike in
Exactly.
5 seconds for that.
Mackenzie Scott, I believe, has given away $22 billion of Bezos' money. What fucking I'm sorry, I'm just going to rant for a second. What fucking arrogance, by the way. It was some one human being, they say they should control that much wealth. What at his...
Elon Musk has more than that.
I think Jeff Bezos is still the richest guy, but Elon Musk is second. They're both second.
Elon Musk is just throwing money at Twitter.
You
He's
have to
trying
be-
to hostile take over Twitter.
I know.
That's what he's doing in his spare time.
You have to be a sociopath to think that you deserve all that much money, right? Am I right?
Or to be like, I'm sitting on all this money. Why don't I go fix a broken country?
Exactly. Anything other than just sitting on all that money.
Yeah. Or to in your spare time to try to take over Twitter.
Did you guys know that they discovered a new Beatles album? It was lost. They discovered
really?
it. Yeah. New York, they discovered a new Beatles album.
I did not know that.
Lost in the archives. It is called Blank. Discovered a lost Beatles album. It's called Blank. Yep. We, by the way, so when we were up in Vancouver, my mom and I went to the Vancouver Art Gallery, which has the very, very enticing...
Rubber hole.
Bob, nicely done, sir.
That's funny.
You're off to a fine start. Am I judging this round or are you? I think you are.
You are. Oh, I am.
So the Vancouver Art Gallery with the initials VAG. Went to the VAG and we saw, among other things, we saw First Folio of Shakespeare. Glorious. Love to see it.
Oh, no, you're judging. I gave
I'm
the
judging.
last round
Okay.
to Scott. It's called
Oh,
Fuck You, Yoko.
Funny, I'm building up to this. And then also on display was the collected works of John and Yoko together. Now, I happen to very much like Yoko Ono as an
Was
artist.
it one painting?
It was always her suggestion stuff.
I
right.
bet it was.
Yeah.
I just cannot
fucking
handle her.
Love Yoko Ono. We agree on almost everything, Laura and I. This is a place where we.
You know what, though? I'll say this. We saw her in person a couple of times in New York. She's an interesting little person, right? She's an interesting little artist.
Yeah.
I do not like her in the context of the Beatles because when you watch those documentaries, you're like, just get out of there and let them make their magic music. Like, why do you need to be there all the time?
I think John demanded that she be there. She didn't. I don't think she wanted to be there. I think she probably would have preferred to be
She couldn't
in
have-
another number of places.
Right, reading a John Lennon fan magazine.
Exactly.
Acting so bored. Oh my God, your dad could not have yelled louder about Yoko Ono.
Oh my God!
during that
Yeah,
documentary.
during the documentary, the one that was
Yeah.
the Peter Jackson one that only he cut.
It's called Hinckley's Revolver.
Whoa! Who said that?
That's rough.
Wow, that
Jen
was.
Carter.
Ooh, Jen.
It's called Ono Scream.
Not touching that. Let's see, it's off.
It's called George Harrison
Gets
Gets More Songs.
I'm in mine, I'm in mine, I'm in mine. Yeah, and they start like derisively. The first Paul's like, I don't think that's grammatically correct.
I don't think that's grammatically
Got
correct.
it.
I don't
Shut
think
it.
you can do that.
But that's his
You need
Hate,
to
Hate,
speed up
Hate
the
Yoko.
bass on that.
The Puce album, Ringo's Boutique. Oh, because Paul. Yeah, you got it, Ray. Okay, yeah, Ray gets
That's
that.
funny.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, absolutely slam dunk. Ringo's Boutique. Nicely
That's
done,
funny.
dude. Love that. Okay, and this one needs no introduction. And when they're famous, they let you blank.
The White Face album.
Oh, wow.
That's rough.
Okay. Can we also give my mom a point for that? You get a point for that, Mom.
That's good stuff.
That's a Whiteface album is phenomenal.
I swallowed wrong. I don't have the COVID.
Don't have the vid? No.
Oh, but nobody cares about that anymore.
That's fine. Have the COVID. Have all the COVID. And when you're famous, they let you blank. Slap them. Yeah. I almost did when you're blank, they let you do it. I don't know. Which do you think is funnier?
This one seems funnier.
Okay. When you're famous, they let you blank. Of course.
Scott answered the last album, the last clue. He answered Wings.
You know, Kathy, this is off, and that is absolutely true. When you're famous, they let you off. Yes, indeed. Yes.
That happened
yes,
to
they
Matt Gaetz. Did you know that? I watched a Matt Gaetz documentary the other night
no.
when I had insomnia.
Why?
Now I know all about him.
Oh.
Did you know that his parents were rich and then he was the president of the debate club and that's
do you
why
say?
he thinks he's a nerd, but he's not really a nerd?
Guy looks like a fucking light bulb. Am I right?
He does.
Narrow old shoulders, a big old light bulb fucking head. Shit wherever you want. Buy Twitter on behalf of Nazis. Nice, Bob. Love that. Join Scientology. They'll let you do drugs. Yep. Let you go to space. Let you do commercials. Join Scientology. Hold office. Yep. All these things. You're judging this round, I do believe. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I think I am.
'cause
but
I
I was
give-
going to show you guys a photo, but I need to concentrate.
Give it to Ray Ball in
Hold
the
on.
last one. Commit assault. Oh boy. Sarah's going for it. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Here's to that. Roman Polanski. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, that was going to be a real problem if they took Will Smith's Oscar away because what's the bar? Like,
Right,
Who's it? Who else's Oscar's going next?
Well,
Really, just a slap in the face?
Hi-yo.
I don't think so.
slap comedians form your own
Oh,
church.
that was funny. We had an only show moment.
You got a synchronousness. I don't know. It's not. I love it, Bob, but it's not sticking with me.
It's not.
too many- it's too multisyllabic.
Yeah, it's too long.
In the same way that this show, when it first started on as a podcast, was called the Coronavirus Quarantine Chronicles.
Yeah.
Not great. Not great.
And then we were like, hey, you know what? We're the only show that's on every night. Only.
Silent birth. Katie Holmes made to have silent birth. Can't scream.
They let you get jiggy with it.
These are
Gosh.
great. These are really, really fantastic. The Du Bois over. Oh! Bob, those people stole our careers. Except that they
geez.
didn't. Actually, going
Oh,
non-union. Non-union really. With those the death. The death tack in our
sink?
careers.
The only sink.
The only sink. The only sink. Yes, of course. The only sink. Yes. That was an only sink. Of course.
Only sink.
Yes.
Yeah,
so when
there you go.
exactly. So when two people do it at the same time, it's an only sink. Thank you,
Let
Bob.
you peddle
Nice of them.
credit cards.
Nicely done.
Damn it.
Okay, so Lauro, who had the funniest response to at when you're famous, they let you blank?
Gosh, that is. Ange said join Tinder. Don't famous people have their own dating app?
I think so. Probably.
Oh my God,
Blank,
you guys. Some other person with Stephen Cox's same name is trying to join dating apps with his name. It's a whole thing.
And like, it's a little.
Australian Stephen Cox.
Now, yeah, I was gonna say, and everybody's turning their eyes to me right now. Really? Is it somebody else, Stefan?
No,
Are you
it's-
sure about that,
oh,
Stefan? Is
God.
this, you couldn't do any better than
I-
that for an excuse? Well, listen, if I were going to actually join a dating app that was of any use to me, I wouldn't join it in Perth, Australia, which is where this guy is doing it. So, Stephen Cox in Perth, Australia, if you're watching, bud, thanks.
And he would have done it much more stealthily than that and not told me about it. So,
Yeah.
I think it's,
This is
Oh, okay. Let's.
Tighten down under. Yep.
When they are, when you are famous, they make you.
Yeah, when you're famous, they let you blank. Eat Jello puddings. You've got a lot to work with here.
Gosh.
Permanently block car warranty scam calls. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be nice?
Woo.
If only.
I'm gonna go with Ray with be president. They let you be
Sure.
president.
Ray had a number of good answers there. I like that.
Oh, Ray has 3 points now.
Ray has 3 points. Ray pulls into the lead, and we've got how many
Ray
more?
already got a box of Peeps, though. Whatever will I send him?
Round number 11 at this point. Are we
Yes.
on to? Okay, so round number 11. If I
Oh,
could
no,
have
this is round 12.
this is
Ray
round 12.
won
Okay,
2
so
rounds.
we're okay. Yeah, 'cause it's We spent an awful long time on the
trying to
tips.
crowdsource that song.
and the
That was
song.
just an experiment.
It was an experiment.
Not a great one.
Listen, we're not going to do it again.
You know.
Actually, probably what we'll do is if I'm going to do it again, I'll just say, hey, got a song. Here's how it sounds. I'll send it to you in an MP3 if you want to write some lyrics. Do it. That's how it's
You're
gonna
right,
work for
Jamie. It did not work for Kanye.
Didn't work for Kanye. Yeah. If I could have one talent, it'd be blank. If I could have one talent, it'd be blank. Well, thank you, Carrie. I'm glad Carrie said it was fun. Well, Carrie, I would love to have your input on the lyrics.
Yes,
I think
write
it'd be
some
really, really cool.
lyrics.
If I could have one
Wake
talent,
Eric up and make him write some
wake
lyrics.
the gimp up. Wake up
Give
the
sleeping.
the human
Give
kickstand.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping.
Well, you better wake him up.
Oh, Eric.
We should watch that movie tonight.
Our lovable Eric. Yes, indeed. Just snoring away with his 18 inches under the blanket. Nice and warm. Yep.
If I could have one talent, it would
Be
be gone by my age.
says Bob.
That's rough.
That is very, very funny. The ability to sleep for 8 straight hours. Yes, indeed.
Oh my God.
Writing lyrics. Oh, God.
We started out with insomnia.
That's what my CPAP for. Go ahead.
Shocking the monkey.
I can't believe I have to judge this round. I'm really not.
Wow.
Not feeling terribly confident about doing this. Avoiding people.
No.
Yeah. Well, Kathy, listen. I have that talent, and I'd like to think that I'm using it for good, right, as opposed to for ill. To stay inside, I also have that talent, Christina. Doing that well. You know, I don't make any bones about it at this point. I think everybody who knows me knows it's like, if you invite me to do something, there's a good 50% chance at some point I'll be like, yeah, I can scratch it.
You're going to
out.
cancel.
You guys go. You guys go. You go. It's fine. I'm fine.
We have people over today.
Feeling good.
Are you guys slouching, by the way?
Yeah, I was
Are
going
you-
to say, anybody feeling slouchy?
I'm slouching.
Yeah. You know, I got this
I used to have a really
damn
good posture.
chair. Got
Yeah.
this damn chair so I could sit up straight. Throwing chairs at Geraldo Rivera.
Functional metabolism.
Yeah, boy, we get out of social limitations. Christina, it's as easy. I'm a little scratchy throat. I don't know. I don't want to put anybody at risk.
You do way more stuff than we.
I don't want to put anybody at risk. Finishing a project.
You're very friendly.
Well, I think gosh, this is a tough one because there was, I'm going to give it to Bob for Gone by My Age. But there were so many good ones. Putting my seat back forward, I thought was just it's a totally random answer. Back and forth on my taint, Walter definitely gets a ballot counting. Throwing chairs at her. There were so many honorable mentions. Trying to take a nap. My dad, you have the talent to take a nap. All right, so there you go. So that goes to
Bob.
That goes to Bob. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we're on to round number 13. You know what they say: big hands, big blank. Speaking of Eric, you know what they say: big hands, big blank. Yeah. FBI for the spot. Yeah, the thing that's supposed to. I tried an early iteration of that, Jen. It was about my dad actually got it for me. It was for my birthday because I asked for it, not because he's like, son, stand up straight. I asked for it, so he got it, and it didn't work that well. I imagine this was like 6 years ago.
It zaps you or something, right?
It just-
I'm gonna get that.
It vibrates
I think.
because it buzzes when you slouch it.
I walked by a mirror the other day and I was like, I'm gonna get a little old lady hunchback. Like I don't know why. I'm like, I'm at a standing desk all day. I'm not really in the position to be slouching, but yet I'm slouching.
Can't you get a harness? Like, don't they sell those things that you put it around here and it kind of pulls back like that?
I could get that.
Yeah.
Is that what I need? A harness?
Ray
Need some
says.
physical therapy.
Ray says big dick energy.
Jeez.
I like that. Big blisters, big calluses. Wow. Okay. So wow. There's another mind meld moment
Oh
between
yeah, it's
Kathy and
supposed to
Scott.
thunder and lightning and hail. That's gotta come. That's gotta be. Because it was hailing at your parents.
Yeah.
Then it was thundering at the Atwoods, and next it's gonna be something over here.
Yeah. No, it's coming our way. Ooh, look, it's coming this way. He said salt and pep. Big fish, big gloves,
Big poops.
Yeah, big gloves is exactly right. Big. Let's see. Problems. Big problems. Big clap.
Big hands, you know you're the one. Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said you know you're the one?
Who said big hands? You know the. Oh,
Oh, it was
Christina.
Christina
No
Nunez.
way.
Yeah,
You win. Oh, big hands. You know you're the one. Body and beats. I stain my sheets. I don't even know why. By the way, for those of you who don't know, that is a song by the Violent Femmes.
My
Let me go
girlfriend.
on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on. There you go.
Oh, the
That's it.
thunder must have started the dogs here.
Oh, the dog's here. So time for some trazodone for the dog. Man cannot live on blank alone. Yeah, the Femmes reference was absolutely amazing. Yeah. Gen Xers in the house. Honest to God, people. I love the fact that we've been all but forgotten as a generation. They leave us alone. They leave us out of their stupid conversations, right? About, okay, boomer, and you stupid, Zoomers and you millennials are also entitled. Like, nobody ever talks about us. And am I right? It's blissful. Right? It's fucking great, isn't it?
Sarah, did you see that thing I posted where that person was breaking down all the things about how to relate to Generation X? Like, we pick grammar apart.
We do. We use ellipses a lot.
Yeah, we use ellipses. We focus on like bootstrapping because we were all raised by single parents, and we're like, do it yourself. We had to be latchkey kids.
I was also talking about how we're.
We don't make friends with our coworkers.
We don't
like
do that.
we're like, you're my coworker. I'm good. I don't need to know about your life.
Exactly. Also, we really are very, very independent. I think largely because we were told, show up by dinner, right? Get out.
We didn't have phones.
Yeah, we didn't have a fucking parent, hovering over us all goddamn day. We're just like, go ride your fucking BMX bike all over town. Show up for dinner. That's what we want. And then we just did our own thing.
Seriously, how are we even alive? We went to school. We did everything. No phones. Nothing.
I know.
We said, bye, Mom. I'll see you later.
Yep.
Like in the beginning of the day,
Yeah.
right? Like I'm going to go to school. Then I'll go to my after-school job. Then I'll come home and we'll have dinner together. That was like 10 hours.
Yeah. Glorious. Glorious.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I wish I had a phone back then. I could like text. And
I
keep
think
in
we're
touch, but
we're far more highly evolved because we were allowed to be able to do all that.
You know the children are mocking us now.
That's cool. Fine. Mock away. I don't care.
We are a mood.
Man cannot live on Earth alone. Says Kathy. Peeps, porn, several underscores. Masculinity. We are the new silent generation. You're damn right. Tito's, 17.9 inches. Free porn prescriptions. Enum juice. Poutine. Let's see. It was perfect, says Sarah. Let's see. Grinder, Coffee Crisp. I love being a.
Was that you that just awarded Christina the point?
No. I
was
didn't
that
award
me?
anybody. Did you just award
No,
Christina
the
point?
last round.
Oh, yeah, that was you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Taco Jelly Beans, Colin Blow, Mommy's Coattails, Misogyny, Streetlight Audacity, The Dark Web, On Bread Alone. Man also needs Dan Fogelberg. Nice, Bob. Man Spreading, Napster.
Look smart stock sales.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, you guys remember that day we were thousandaires?
Yes, we were.
Oh,
I
that
was a
so
several
nice.
thousandaire. Man can not live on Playboy alone because, of course, we eventually had to invent the internet for
right.
porn. Alcohol from hairspray drained through. Wow.
Is that a thing?
Wow, that is such a random answer.
That feels like Pruno, only really flammable.
It really, really does.
Yeah.
That can't be good for you.
I feel like Walter Williams is on fire and needs a box of Peeps.
I think he definitely needs a point for that. Yeah, that was really just a.
He has like 4 points now.
Yeah. So I think it's Ray and Walter in the lead. Yeah.
It does seem that way.
Okay, so how we doing?
How are you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
How you doing?
I'm fucking tight, yo. Pow.
Oh, Scott Coates' wife is playing tonight.
What up?
Hi. How's your
Hello.
eye? How are you doing?
How are you doing?
It's nice to meet you.
It's very, very nice to meet you. Your husband rules.
Welcome.
He sends a mean pie cake, and
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Wow, maybe is that why you're funnier than usual, Scott?
She's whispering the answers into your. By the way, say yes, and it's because of her.
That's right.
And tell her so.
That's right.
Right. What am I saying? You're married.
Scott has
You know how it
gotten
works.
more points in this round than like in 2 years. So like in this game.
Need to make oh man.
No,
my goodness.
no.
Not going there. Okay, so we are on to round 15. Here we go, and then
Yes.
we may have a tiebreaker. I have so many regrets, especially blank. I have so many regrets, especially blank. I don't know. Now you can answer for me if you're so inclined. What does Stefan regret? You may ask yourself, or slot in one of your own. I don't know.
I'll answer for you.
Yep.
You regret not taking more pictures of your hair.
I regret not ever having really grown my hair long.
Right. It's
That would've
something
been-
to do with your hair.
That would have been fucking cool. Like
Because everything else, it's like you're in good shape, you're making music, like you're doing
Yeah.
all the things, right? It's
Yeah.
like the one thing you can't do is go get in a time machine and get your hair back. So does it have to do with your hair?
No, but it could. I regret not taking Propecia when I probably should have, like doing the whole like minoxidil and Propecia thing, because I probably could have kept a little bit more up top of what I got. But my mom was saying the other day, because when we were over here, we have wigs, as you guys know. We have all
Nobody
kinds
even
of party
thinks of you with hair.
goodies. I know nobody. Well, doesn't really matter because you don't have to now, right? It's gone. But my mom like put on this one wig that we have, and it reminded me of when she used to have really, really long hair.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that
it
was amazing.
It was really kind of crazy, right? And she's like, I think she said something along the lines of, "Oh, I miss having the hair. I don't miss taking care of it. I feel the same way. I miss having it, but I didn't like I like
The
being able
long
to just
hair is a lot.
rub a bar of soap
It's a
over my
lot.
head and be done. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, the long hair is a lot to wash. It's always cold. It's either always cold or then when it dries, it's always hot.
It's cool. Scott says, I have so many regrets, especially getting married. Your wife's right there, Scott. You might not be for much longer, so you might not. have
That's
to
his
worry.
wife answering.
Oh my God, Enum Claw, that trip to Perth. Yeah, exactly.
Is Australian Stephen Cox watching?
Australian Stephen Cox on the other
you
side of
into
the world.
Mate, you into the wrong email.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
on to you.
My dad's my left hand is his regret. Getting older, let's at the time I won the lottery and split it with my ex. Ray wants to win. Ray's playing hard tonight. Who's judging this round? You or me?
I think it's me.
Getting my penis reduction surgery, dressing to the right, not being born into wealth, my waist size, never having done acid while naked in an ashram filled with shaved lemurs. Sure, that is a regret. Why not? Not pandering enough earlier. Nickelback, Nader, missing out on a free Nader. We all regret Nader. I especially regret any time that I spent working on that campaign. Oh God. Whew. Let's see. My heroin days is
Didn't
my
go to
mom.
a Nirvana concert, and I regret that.
You said that you also regret not having seen the Smiths when they were.
That was rough.
I also did not vote for him, Christina. Yeah, I came to my senses in time. Tapping my foot in the Oh, okay. Let's see. Not me, says Scott. Yeah. The Fry Music Festival that I went to, Grateful Dead, Soldier Field 89. Not being
You always win.
Yeah. So who are you awarding it to this time,
Gosh,
dear Lauro? Dear Lauro.
This is rough. Ray regrets not pandering enough earlier.
Sure. Now, yeah, coming real handy now, right?
My time with Joey Blank McGee. That's like a 2-year-old reference.
Sure it is. Has legs and a third appendage.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did win, Lauro.
I'm gonna give it to Jen Carter with that trip to Perth.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was solid. That was really solid. Okay. So here we go. Final round. Are we? Do we have an outright winner? Is it Walter?
Isn't it? Well, let's see. No, it's Walter versus Ray in an epic 2-way.
All right, cool. Epic two-way between. So we need answers from Walter and Ray for the final round here, and this one's for all the peeps. Are we doing peeps?
Well, Ray already got a box of Peeps.
Okay, so but if Walter wants peeps, you can have peeps. Okay.
Yeah.
Laura's muffins recipe:
Oh boy.
flour, sugar, pumpkin, and blank. Flour, sugar, pumpkin, and blank. So this is, of course, you all can answer, but we're going to be picking between Rapel and Walter here. Flour, sugar, pumpkin, and bloop, bloop. Forgetting what poison ivy looks like when peeing in the woods. Yeah, I know.
That is a regret.
That'll happen.
What would my regret be?
Was Scott referencing Father John Misty there?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, got a new album, Father John. Oh, wow. Okay, so, well.
Wow.
Oh, okay, so Walter's going right for it. Bam. Okay, so Laura's muffins, flour, sugar, pumpkin, and blank. So waiting for Rapel.
No, I don't suppose I do put that in there.
I don't suppose
No, I don't
you-
suppose I do. But that's a good guess. 18 inches, says Scott.
Okay, 70s pubes. Okay.
Oh boy.
So really, we've gone
boy.
for it. So let's vote between Walter and Ray, shall we?
Your dad thinks I put hair in the muffin.
Well, honestly, she doesn't try to, but listen, that hair shows
I
up
put
everywhere.
hair in everything.
Yeah, everything. Okay, so we're voting between Walter and Ray. Let's vote now, shall we? Laura's muffins recipe: flour, sugar, pumpkin, and blank.
Whole milk 13 days past the expiration date. You know what's funny?
Eric's muscle.
I almost gave a little kid some expired milk today. And then I was like, oh my God. The little kid wanted some milk.
Sure.
I was like, let me pop this milk open for you. And it was like expired. It had turned in March. It was boxed.
It was upsetting.
It was boxed milk. But
Very,
still,
very upsetting to her. Yeah.
I was like, I'm throwing away all the milk. You have water, little kid.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. So
Cottage cheese.
because of course this is where Laura's mind goes when looking at expiration dates and things like that. Because
might
she
have poisoned a
cares.
kid?
Because she cares, y'all. She cares.
Probably wasn't poison. It was just,
Alternate answer: oyster dressing.
Shelf-stable milk has a little film on the top.
You don't like
I don't
it.
love
You
it.
never like to
I
see
don't
it.
love that.
Don't like to
I
see
don't
it.
like that.
Who has the most likes?
Okay, I have to refresh. Let's see.
Laura's
Let's
going
see.
to refresh.
I'm going to refresh. By the way, what is everyone doing for Easter? Do you have Easter plans?
Anybody got big Easter plans?
Yeah, are you going to Easter brunch? We don't really
Going to services?
We never know when Easter is, even. So we're
No.
like, oh, do you want us to come over? Fine. I mean, or not. We don't really.
Are we going to have a tiebreaker for second place? by the
We'll
way?
watch a kid do an egg hunt. We don't care.
Sure.
Let's.
Are we doing a tiebreaker for second place?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know. Wondering that myself, but
I've got like one vote for. Oh, there's 2 votes.
who has the most upvotes there?
I'm gonna say Ray.
Ray
has 2
has the
votes.
most. So,
Yeah. Okay.
So with how many votes? Ray is this week's champion.
I am very refreshing. That is true. Playground.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so I throw the Easter brunch. Got to feed the bunny, says Christina. All right.
What does the Easter Bunny have to do with Jesus?
Don't know. We
It's
tried
a
to sort that out
very
earlier.
confusing holiday.
Tried to sort
Are
it
you
out.
going to synagogue?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Very cool. All right, because it's Passover.
we
Happy
should wish you
Passover,
happy
friends.
Passover?
Happy Passover, friends.
Okay.
Yeah. So these two things happen. They happen around the same time, but not always at the same time. It's the same thing with like Hanukkah and Christmas. Christmas happens the same day every year, of
right.
course. But Hanukkah doesn't. And I believe that what does Rosh Hashanah, but I think the reason why with the Jewish holidays is because there's a different calendar. What are we in? You're 57 something
Right.
on the Jewish calendar. So yeah, that would be the reason why.
Ray, have you done the? Did we talk about this before? Has Ray and his family done the fiery jelly bean challenge?
Did we discuss it, Ray? I don't
The
know.
super hot jelly bean.
But I
'Cause
gotta-
I'll send you those.
we'll
Those
se-
are rough.
We'll send you those.
Yeah.
We'll definitely send you those. All right. Oh, Scott married a member of the tribe.
Oh,
Nice, well done.
okay.
Well done, sir. Okay, so do we need another round for,
I mean, we always need another
for
round.
second place?
Sure.
Well, who did come in second
Well,
place there?
Ray won.
Okay, Ray won. Yeah.
And then we've got some 2-point people, Kathy.
Well, technically,
Sarah.
Walter came in second place, so that would mean that
that's
it
true.
would be for third place.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so then Walter gets some peeps, and then who else had 2 points? Let's see. There's Kathy with 2 points,
Sarah.
Sarah with 2 points.
Sarah, you still on the broadcast? We'll do this if you're still on.
Let's see. Jen Carter has 2 points.
All right, cool.
All right, let's do another round.
Okay, so we do one last round. This is between Jen, Sarah, and Kathy for third place. Okay, let me see. Anytime's the right time for blank. Here we go. Why? Anytime's the right time for blank.
Pow.
Okay, and Laura, you and I can judge this one. When
Okay.
we need to upvote it. This will be between Sarah and Jen. And I said it mere moments ago.
Kathy.
Kathy.
The greatest of all time.
The goat. Anytime's the right time for the only show.
Oh, Ray's doing the Peepa Palooza taping tomorrow.
Oh, very cool. All right. Excellent.
No,
Love that.
Jaco.
Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ, Scott. Nice. Sarcasm. Laura's muffin ingredients. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not even reading that, Scott.
Yeah.
Not at all. Oh, maybe she answered that.
She might have.
They're playing on the same account tonight.
So,
Scott is extra funny tonight. Like,
He is.
funnier than he's ever been.
honestly,
The wife.
little help from your friends tonight.
That's right.
The time warp. It's astounding.
Anytime is the right time for.
Valtrex. Oh boy. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough.
Do you have to take that within a certain amount of time, period of time?
Isn't that for herpes? Mm-hmm. Valtrex. So if you.
The herp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ketchup chips. Yes. Okay.
Those chips were good.
So Kathy says vaccinating. Sarah says ketchup chips, and Jen said Laura's muffin ingredients. Of the three of those, which would you vote for?
Oh gosh, no, we should let them vote. What do you
Yeah,
think? Oh, okay.
Just the two of us. We'll figure it out.
We'll see.
So Jen had Laura's muffin ingredients. Kathy had vaccinating, and Sarah had ketchup chips.
Whew. This is a hard one.
I'm voting for ketchup chips.
I think I will also vote for ketchup chips.
All right, and this
I
week's-
will send Sarah a box of disgusting peeps.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so then Sarah. All right, kids, that is it for tonight's show. This has been phenomenal. I don't really have much to add. I will put the MP3 someplace with a link so y'all can check it out with the dots in it. And yeah, so write some lyrics and we'll collaborate on this bad boy. And then I got to figure out something to do for the video, but that'll be fun. All right, anything to talk about, add before we go, dear Laurel? Dear Laurel?
Well, today, spitting in public is gross, and
Yes,
I
it is.
saw a guy spit, and then the wind blew it back on him.
That's what you get.
So,
What you get.
that was funny, and I shouldn't have laughed because it's wrong when you laugh when someone else gets what's coming to them. But I liked it. So
Schadenfreude. It did.
he was like,
Love you too, Jamie. Jen says fourth place. Guess the movie. I don't do any idea what that is. I don't know.
guess Kathy's starting a new job in 3 weeks.
Hey!
That's very positive.
Sarah says you don't need to ship me peeps. We have them here. Although, do you have as many varieties as Laurel has? Because that's what you're.
Do you have fruit punch peeps?
You don't.
Do you have watermelon peeps?
Do you have coffee flavored ones? But
Do
you
you
don't.
have hot tamale peeps?
Can't turn them down.
I'm the collector of the weird peeps.
She is. Keep her the peeps. All right, kids. We'll catch you on the next broadcast. Things are about to get busy for me, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing the Wednesday show.
You're like hosting a conference.
busy.
You're doing a bunch of stuff.
Why do I keep doing these conferences? Good Christ!
Oh my God,
I'm so
it's so
goddamn nervous. I'm
nerve-wracking
doing this
for
one in
you.
person, so it's going to be even more nerve-wracking. All right, kids. We will see you guys next time. Bye.